Move this over so I can see it really big.
That's what.
Loyalty inside my DNA. I got loyalty inside my DNA. I got loyalty, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I was born like this, was born like this, immaculate conception. Was born like this, was shout you one new weapon. I know I meditate, then off your feet. It's that feeling in the bed. It's that I got.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to. I don't know what week. I don't know what match day. None of it matters anymore. Time is nothing but a construct. Liverpool won the league for the first time in 30 years. Tottenham won a match or something. I don't know what's happening. Match week 15? Match day 15? Whatever. Anyway, Alan's got a cool jersey on, and Alan's from San Diego. Alan, how's your day going?
It is going fantastically. Saw some terrible soccer from Arsenal this morning, and then saw the opening of the USL Stadium in Louisville, which looked really good. They did not. Pittsburgh looked much, much better, but it was a fun match. And now we have the NWSL Challenge Cup on in the background, and none of my teams are doing well in that one. So, whatever. How's it going
That
with you,
is
Dylan?
very tragic. It's good. It's very, very warm here. I almost feel like I'm in Saudi Arabia um, for lots of reasons, but mostly the heat. But, there's always one more man we're here to talk to or watch, which sounds kind of weird. But Mr. DJ Ray Samora, representing Orange County Soccer Club and the Orange Black Soccer Cast in the eUSL. Ray, how's your weekend going? I haven't talked to you in a few days.
It's going awesome. It was a great morning this morning with an amazing win for my team from London. And then now it's time for some eUSL action here as I will be taking on at N Romer 5 or Romer 5. I believe he's from New Mexico. So looking for some revenge after my loss against the other New Mexico opponent. Hopefully I get that revenge today.
Beautiful. We'd love to see it. Hopefully, we'd love to see it. Alan, you've got a cool kit on, so while we wait for this match to kick off, why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
It's the official third kit, I guess, alternate kit, but it comes with a very special message on the back, and they included it for free if you buy them now. So they wore these. They wore these on the last match day in Utah, and ended up coming away with a lucky 1-0 win. And I'm sure we'll get into it on our podcast. Where were the one on Wednesday? So, yeah,
Beautiful. Love to see it. Actually, you do really love to see it. Maybe not the refereeing decisions, but the jerseys, certainly. It's a very, very clean option, and I wholeheartedly approve.
We are method acting right now with the heat that is happening in our rooms and in our lives, that we are going full Daniel Day-Lewis and pretending like we are in a desert.
I will need you to call me Martin Tyler so that I feel like I am fully in this role. But Ray's actually the away match, or the away team in this match. Words are hard. We're a week out of the 3rd of July Cup, which finished on the 4th of July Cup, which finished on the 5th of July. So we are a week out from that one. And I feel like I lost a little bit of match fitness there. So we'll see what happens. But we are underway here. Portland versus Al Hilal after a 2-week gap. Hyun Su's certainly not lost any match fitness with an inch perfect tackle. And away we go. Looks like a 4-4-2 for Portland. And for those of you familiar with Ray at this point, 3-5-2.
Yeah, he had some success the last time we saw him play with 3 at the back, so we'll see how it goes this match.
Well, it certainly can't go any worse than the final for the 4th of July Cup, which, if you happen to miss it, you can always go back and watch it again on our YouTube channel, Orange and Black Soccer Guys.
Yeah, this is playing the same team where you had that 4-4 knockdown, drag out, back and forth match against Portland Timbers. It'll be interesting to see if the outcome is similar.
Well, as I've said before in the past, New Mexico loves a draw. They'll be drawing fans, of course, and they might not even be playing at home this season. Well, they're what are those people called? Governors said that their team would have to quarantine for at least 14 days anytime they left or entered the state of New Mexico. So we'll see what happens with New Mexico United in real life. But here in the eUSL world, they are lucky to avoid conceding a goal here. Good attacking play from Al Hilal after kind of a quiet first 10 minutes. So Al Hilal corner coming up.
Yeah, just got too much a goal there, too close to the goalie. You can see he was trying to bend it into the corner, but started it a little bit too central and didn't quite get enough English on it.
Beautiful. Looks like some almost training ground maneuver, but doesn't quite pull off for Al Hilal. But there's still within a chance here. Still 5 men in the box. 4 men in the box for Al Hilal. But Clark easily gathers a very poor cross.
Yeah, it looked like he took a few too many touches, and they were all a little bit too heavy to do anything productive with that possession.
Al Hilal patient here, just outside of the Portland box. We'll see if they're able to make anything happen. Good throw. Eduardo looked for Giovinco, but the Italian may very well have been offside.
Gotta love a little break in the action for some tactical from my opponent.
Well, Ray, how is this first 15 minutes on the dot for you gone? And how are you going to break down? Oh, well, tell us
it's
anyway,
been
right?
a little bit. Yeah, it's been a little bit slow so far. There's also a little bit of a lag in the match connection, so that may impact us as we play. But hopefully, I'm at least able to deal with it better. We'll see.
Best of luck to you. That was Mr. DJ Ray Samora down on the digital touchline, but up here in the digital gantry, Allen Underwood. Allen, what do you have to say?
It's looking quite a lot like the live soccer that's been going on lately. Not quite crisp, not quite exciting, lots of sloppiness all around.
Certainly not the most enjoyable weekend for live matches, unless you happen to be a Bournemouth fan who, above or against all odds, managed to put 4 past Leicester today.
Yeah, and a very nasty, I shouldn't say nasty, but a super brain farty red card from Leicester that started the whole thing off. And they said on the post-match reaction that that 3-minute run of form for them, goal, kicking a guy in the goal after the goal, could be the difference between Champions League and not for Leicester right now. A whole season boiling down to 3 minutes is crazy, but that's sports for you.
Absolutely. Especially after a long layoff. We're having another layoff here. Not exactly sure what's up with so many tactical decisions. It's not the first match week. Not exactly sure what's happening. But oh well.
We are here.
And we're resuming play again.
Got to wonder if the players aren't taking the instruction the way that he wants them to, and he is having to inform the players of their roles on the pitch. So I don't see any substitutes, but I do see maybe he's trying to shore up his instructions.
Looks like Portland are looking to push a few more players forward now. So probably formation switch, definitely keeping four at the back in the meantime. And you see them very narrow here. The shot just tipped wide from Clark.
Oh,
Wow, that was very nearly the shot that would powerful, left-footed. Clark,
just got a hand on it and pushed it just wide.
beautifully done with his correct hand even. That is a mark of great goalkeeping. Let's see if there's any mark of great set-piece work here. No. Portland are able to clear this one, but only as far as Cuellar. See what happens. Eduardo finds Salem. Giovinco still. Salem with the shot.
Oh!
Clark makes another save.
And this corner kick is brought to you by Icarus FC. Icarus FC can help you create the kit of your dreams at an affordable price. Let them help you design your custom kit today at IcarusFC.com.
Wonderfully done, Alan. And of course, those kits are beautiful, unlike what we've seen on this digital pitch thus far. So it's a win-win situation if you hop on over to IcarusFC.com right now. We won't judge you, and pretty soon we'll have a jersey of our own, which I'm biased, but looks very, very good. This Portland attack, well, was looking good for a moment, but it's fizzled out. And we're back to just giving up possession in the middle of the park again.
Yeah, nice switch of play here. But yeah, Portland's been having a tough time getting past their own half, much like we have been for quite some time.
And there are 2 consecutive giveaways from either side. But Portland here, it's a 3-on-3 situation. Late runners arriving. But Al Hilal are able to take care of it with Hyun-Soo in pretty great form. He's been very important for them. When he's on, Al Hilal seem to be doing well. When he's off, well,
Not so much.
Exactly. They've been pretty poor, especially in that match in which he received his marching orders. But a calmer presence from Ray thus far. As Hyun-Soo, the man himself, makes a forward run into space. He finds Kano. Giovinco takes a shot from just outside the box.
Ooh.
Clark, diving to his left for the 4th or 5th time this game, makes the save. But he's actually able to hold on to this one.
That was a pretty impressive save to not only leap to his left, but also be able to hang on to that one without giving up a rebound.
Seeing lots of parrying lately. Not sure what that is about, but life goes on. Giovinco with another chance here. Dribbles out wide near the end line. He crosses. The cross is just behind his teammate. But Al Hilal still with a chance here.
He tried to play in the space there, but unfortunately the space was occupied by his opposition.
Astute analysis. Mr. Underwood. And shout out to fellow podcasters. 2 balls and the mic. I won't give my thoughts on that logo because I think it's hilarious looking in the best possible way. Great. But hello, and thank you for listening. We try to be better than the USL because we...
Don't drop streams.
There you go. Have nothing to lose. I don't know, whatever. Make up your own reason, but we are pleased for those of you who are joining us. Pile on the pressure on Ray. Let's see an opening goal as we enter the 2 minutes of added time. These 2 minutes are brought to you by Broken Timbers Brewing up in, I don't know, I think it's Placentia. Find it. We'll see if the Timbers are able to break the deadlock. They're unable to. Al Hilal clear, and that should do us for this first half. Certainly, ref blows his whistle, and we head back into the dressing rooms. Excuse me.
It's not the only thing that blew on that pitch that first half. Holy cow, that was terrible.
we will ask the manager himself, Mr. Race Mora, at GJ Race Mora, what is going on in this match? I mean, 5 shots, 4 on target, but nothing looking too incredible going either way.
I want to say part of it, it seems like there's a little bit of a lag in the connection here. So some of the times I'm trying to do moves, it's not going through properly. And then I also think some of it just has to do with, I think I got too used to playing with FC Barcelona last weekend during the Cup. And I haven't played with Al Hilal since prior to that. So I think I'm just trying to figure out things again from what I was doing before. So hopefully I'm able to do that here in the second half. I think both of us are just trying to fill each other out here in this match, and not take the risks.
Well, I hope you're both comfortable with feeling each other out. We're underway here in the second half. Al Hilal 0, Portland Timbers 0. We'll see what happens.
Insert terrible prom comment here.
Nicely done.
Thanks.
Hold on. Let me put on a mask, but pull it down beneath my mouth to give some commentary.
Real Monarch style.
Real Monarch style, indeed.
I'm going to mispronounce everyone's name, too.
Yes.
Al Hilal's.
Yes. Here is Jayo Vinko Low. We'll add an extra syllable because that's just what we do when you're part of a USL broadcast. But unlike 2 Mormon boys way out there in Harriman, Utah, I think some of us can pronounce Latin names. So let's see what happens. Al Hilal trying to mount an attack here. Portland able to snuff it out. Valeri with a shot. Just tipped wide by Al Mayouf. A wonderful save from the Saudi goalkeeper. He's been a liability for weeks now, but he did extremely well to get across and reach that low shot.
Oof.
Parries it wide. Portland will have a corner. We'll see if they can do anything with it.
I thought he parried that right into the back of his own net there for a second. He did not look like he got enough of that save.
Absolutely. Valeri whips it in.
And whips it out.
And Sharani is able to clear. Well, 2 successive Portland shots blocked. But we'll see what happens. Wide open. Oh, no. Straight at Al Mayouf, who skyhooks it to El Flick. And this will certainly be offside.
Flick stays down.
No, Flick stays down in Carrillo, home and away, 1-on-1 with the keeper.
Oh, why doesn't he pass that? Why doesn't he pass that?
Paw on it. And Al Hilal are unable to do anything with it.
Ray does not get to say one thing about Harry Forrester for this entire season. Because he could have laid it off. That would have been a goal, 3 points. I mean, come on.
Goodness me. For boys and girls watching at home, please ignore anything Alan says because it's generally inappropriate for you, but take it from me. Shoot across net if you're 1-on-1 with the keeper. Shoot across net every chance you get. Aim for the corners.
A guy walking straight in on goal.
Goodness me. Look at this. Both sides committing numbers forward here. But
even Mo Salah would have passed. Mo Salah would have passed that. Or he would have scored.
Alan, are you all right?
I'm doing fine.
Okay.
I'm doing fine.
Wonderful.
That's right. This is a broadcast. I have to feign. I have to practice my epic nonchalance.
Oh, yes.
And that was a lovely banger there.
Well, Portland with an opportunity, but unfortunately Blanco is just not able to hold up his run, though he does have some right to complain to his teammate for not playing that ball fast enough, but ultimately not going to be enough for Portland here. We'll see what Al Hilal can do.
Speaking of not playing the ball, is Ray's going to rue that chance if this ends up as a 0-0 draw.
Certainly. I believe it'll be one of Ray's first draws, and I believe his first clean sheet in quite some time. So, something to be proud of there. Hyun Soo is certainly doing his part to make sure there's no clean sheet. Makes an excellent tackle.
They give it away.
Blanco,
Oh!
Hyun Soo with the challenge. Blanco
Wow.
got around it. Blanco put the shot on target, and Al Mayouf dove, but unneeded. Goodness me, Blanco really should have put that one in the back of the net. Al Mayouf may be lucky because he was diving late to that one. I thought he initially got a hand to it, but he'll be counting himself lucky there.
That was a pretty ballsy challenge in the box, too. And a last-ditch effort there.
We saw a red card for Ray in the 4th of July Cup for that exact challenge. Here's Mora. Mora cuts in. Mora slots it into the bottom right-hand corner. That, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, whatever you want to be called, that is how you finish. Portland 1, Al Hilal 0. It's late on in this one. You see the Portland fans going crazy because here in the eUSL, we still have full stadiums of fans. And I guarantee you, if they were asked to wear masks, they would. 71 minutes gone. Felipe Mora makes this one 1-0 in favor of Portland.
That was a devastating cut back across the box. Made the defender look silly. And it.
A chance here for Al Hilal.
Oh!
Eduardo nearly levels the score seconds after Portland open a lead, but he puts his effort just wide of the far post.
I mean, he's had a couple of good chances, haven't been able to bury any of them yet. This is starting to become the will he moment.
We'll see if Giovinco, will he do anything? No, he will instead just dribble it straight into a defender and give up the ball. Here comes Moreira. That was probably not pronounced right. Moreira. Let me try and roll my R's a little bit harder. It's not happening tonight. But we'll see a change here for Al Hilal. I assume they're going to go a little bit more attacking. Will it be a formation change? We'll see if we see another 2-5-1 situation like we saw last week. But no, just a classic 4-3-3 situation here. This is something. All right.
All right.
I don't know what to make of these changes. Omar Carbon will come on, playing in the right flank. Creel will slot in as the 6 for this formation. Ray's got about 15 minutes left to make something happen in this one. But he has not looked dangerous in quite some time. So we'll see if he's able to force anything off. But, he'll have to start taking chances as soon as they open up, which might mean shots from further out. Probably nothing like that New Mexico goal, which was the most nonchalant thing I've ever heard. But, whatever. The ball flies differently at 6,000 feet. That's all I'm going to say.
I think and Colorado answered with one of their own that was from distance and very, very nice. Very entertaining game. Kind of a bummer for Colorado on that offside call, but when you play USL games, you get USL decisions.
Refs. Pro refs, baby. Nothing like them. Carbon with throw-in. Albrecht as well.
I mean, we do have to remember that they didn't really get a preseason. They were thrown back into the Wolves. So you're bound to miss a couple calls, just like players have missed a couple passes and crosses have gone willy-nilly and all sorts of shenanigans. Oh, here's a great
cross. Gomes!
Oh,
It's off again! The near post.
Oh!
Oh no. The Frenchman with the rebound puts his effort just over the bar.
Oof.
You thought he had the experience. He certainly has the goal-scoring record to back that up, but not enough composure.
Oof. Go misses the net on that one.
Terrible pun.
Aren't they all?
Generally, yes. Goodness me. Al Hilal fans, we're certainly holding our breath. Gomes with a good through ball. Salam shot. Parried by Clark, but only as far as the 6. Carbon unable to win the header. Clark gathers comfortably.
Yeah, even if he could, I don't think he's going to get much on that ball. Not a lot of forward momentum. Yeah,
See,
that would have been a tough one.
Salem, I really hope that took a deflection, but it doesn't look like it. Salem's shot there first time, well wide of the post. Maybe hit a piece of the grass while kicking there. So his ankle's probably hurt a bit. We've all been there.
Got some time wasting here, some gamesmanship, if you will.
We'd love to see it. Of course, I've never seen a goalkeeper get a yellow card in FIFA for time wasting. So I don't know if that's even possible or not. We'll see if Al Hilal are able to find an equalizer. That's possible. But at the moment, it doesn't look like it. I will give credit to Hyun Soo. He has had a very good match thus far. Gomis with a chance here. Clark's well off his line. Gomis tries to cut it across goal. But oh no, the time for a cutback and a pass to a teammate while one-on-one with the goalkeeper was about 25 minutes ago. And Blanco, with the curious footwork, gives up a throw-in for Al Hilal. Gomis here, he's double marked here. Beats his man with a clever turn. Carbon,
we have something?
Carbon with a shot. No, I believe it's Chara who makes the block and the clearance. 3 minutes of added time. We're 2.5 minutes through. We'll see. This is going to be the last opportunity for Al Hilal to get anything from this match. They are looking for that equalizer, but no. Carlos Eduardo gives up the ball, and that will do it as Portland break via Blanco, but he's just taking it straight to the corner. And the ref blows for full time.
Oof. That looked a little El Paso. Whoever they played, I didn't pay attention because it was probably boring. RGV.
Yeah, it was like another Texas team. That's right. All right. Well, after 94 minutes and 10 seconds, Portland won. Al Hilal 0 after a long layoff. DJ Ray Samora unable to get 3 points, unable to get 1 point from that match. What went wrong for you tonight?
Couldn't score. I mean, that's plain and simple. Couldn't score. Allen is right. I should have made that cross on my first opportunity, first real opportunity there. I was blinded by just sort of the one-on-one, and when I watched the replay, I saw Gomis right there wide open in the middle. That would have been the better option there. And then Gomis a couple times there off the goalpost and then over the net. And yeah, I just was unlucky. I think my opponent got one good shot on me and it went in. I got, at least a couple good shots, or at least shots on target. I just couldn't get the score. Their goalkeeper did better, which obviously my goalkeeper isn't that good.
Yeah, both shots on the replay, you can see both of those shots just happened, and both to the goalie's left, and he just gets enough with the strong left hand. Gets just enough to parry those wide. A little bit unlucky, a little bit of tip of the hat to the goalkeeper. Ooh, that's a dangerous challenge.
Goodness me. Blanco just dodges getting his ankles broken, and Hyun Soo just dodges getting a straight red card.
Oh, that was just a cutback.
And then
the goalie's trying to cover near post and far. Like, he's got both wide open. He's in no man's land and just can't come up with the save.
Maybe disappointing there, but there's always next week, right, Ray?
There's always next week, which I think next week there's 2 matches. But I think I will only play 1 match because I think my opponent is the one player that's MIA for this league. I think Allen's opponent this week, unless I was able to get a hold of him and get a match with Josh Snodgrass. So I believe he's one of my opponents next week, and then my other opponent is Evan Warwick, who's one of the top players in this league. So guaranteed 3 points on a forfeit unless Josh somehow magically reappears into the league, and then another match that's going to be a very tough opponent that I need to do something to win. So,
well, I wish you the best of luck in that. For Mr. DJ Ray Samora, or at DJ Ray Samora on Twitter. For Mr. Allen Underwood, at AUnderwood48 on the Twitter machines. And for myself, with that right there on Twitter,
I should do the other hand.
on Reddit. This has been the Orange and Black Soccer Cast eUSL Championship Match Week 15. Really? Is it 15?
15.
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Exactly.
Whatever.
This will
Only a
do
few
it for
more
our
weeks left.
coverage. Only a few more weeks left before you never have to hear us again. Thank you again, Two Balls and a Mic, for joining us. Good luck with watching Carol Baskin's cameo. I don't know what that is. I'm obviously the youngest person here, but I don't know. I'm old at heart. For Ray, for Alan. Alan, do you want to send us off with a nice, wholesome message that's on your back? Yeah, that's
Black
good
Lives
enough.
Matter.
Stand up a bit. But for Ray
Nope. Not standing up.
and for Alan, this is Dylan with the reminder that Black Lives Matter. We will talk to you sometime next week. Oh, no, we'll talk to you on Tuesday. Until then.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, yeah, we have to wait for it. Doesn't it? Bye.